really got to see how much like youth have a voice in our community. When you're not in like that type of community, you don't see everything that happens behind the scenes. I was just kind of blown back and really shocked by all the things that they want to do for the youth.
HBC, you know.
Hi, I'm Michelle Hernandez, and I'm a senior at Building 21 High School. I'm also the youth commissioner for the 9th District. I work under Anthony Phillips. And I'm just here today looking at different colleges and also looking at colleges that I've already been accepted to, like Chestnut Hill and Westchester.
Word, okay. So let's talk about that youth commission. How does a student get involved? How did you get involved? What does it mean to be a part of that commission?
How I got involved was mainly through my counselor, Ms. MacArthur, if you've seen her before. It was an email that they were sending out. They try to have a youth commissioner for every district. Sometimes it's a little hard, but there's supposed to be at least 21 youth commissioners, I'm pretty sure. I got involved just through my counselor. They sent out a link, and they were doing a whole interview process with a bunch of kids, Hill Freemans, everything, like every school in the 9th District, basically. And I just got chosen because they liked my interview, they liked how I was being myself. That should show, like, if you're yourself, everybody will like you. Something that it means to be in there is that I handle a lot of youth engagement. I handle community service hours. I handle anything if someone, like a kid has a problem or anything like that. Really, I'm the liaison. Like if they have an issue, if they have a problem at their school, if they have a problem in their community, I'm the one that they talk to. I'm the one they can confide in. And I'm just that bridge between the adults and the students and the kids in the community.
Word, that's what's up. And you mentioned your district. What part of the city is that?
The 9th District, it goes all the way from like North Philly to West Oak Lane.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty big district, but
right.
You know, it's kind of hard to say since districts are always like crossing each other. It's a little difficult, but it's around that.
Gotcha. And so far since you've been here, before I go there, what's one highlight that you could say or one thing you've really enjoyed about being on this council?
Being on this council, I really got to see how much like youth have a voice in our community. When you're not in like that type of community, you don't see everything that happens behind the scenes. I was just kind of blown back and really shocked by all the things that they want to do for the youth and all the things that like they have for us. It's such a like different environment. You wouldn't think that they were doing so much for us, but they truly are. Like they're behind the scenes working for community events. They're trying to give us tickets to free events like this.
Amazing.
They're trying to get us environments that are great for us. They're trying to get us resources that can truly help us.
That is awesome. So far, so you came out to this event, like you said, this is one of the events that you're able to have the privilege of coming to. What's been the highlight so far being here?
Just seeing everybody, all these kids from different schools, I think it's kind of being empowering, seeing all these kids wanting to go to college and wanting to be in that work environment, wanting to be our future. Like it's truly seeing, like I really, in every kid's face, I see our future. I see what our community is going to be and what it can be.
Which school really stood out to you and why?
What school stood out to me? I think one of the schools I did see was LaSalle University. It's one of the schools my sister does attend there, so it's a little biased. But I did like it. It was moreover like an open community. It was cheap, and it just seemed like good scholarship opportunities, also CCP. As I was already looking at Chestnut Hill and Westchester, but LaSalle just had a different community to me. Like it just looked, something about it was just so family-like.
Word. So the community is what's really standing out to you. And if you do attend any of these universities, what are you thinking of taking up?
I want to study political science.
Okay, and why?
The way the future is going and the world's looking these days, I want to be a part of the change. I want to be the voice that we don't have. I want to be the hand that's held out that people aren't handing out to others. Like, I want to change the world, and if I have to do it myself, that's what's going to happen.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. That's awesome. Okay. Why is college important to you?
College is important to me because I'm first gen. I would be the first in my family to go to college. And it's important to me because I have a family behind me and I want to make them proud. And like I said, I want to change the world, and college is that step that I have to take to get there. I love academics, I love history, I love learning. It's one of the my most favorite things to do. I love school, which is hard to believe, but I do love it. And I think just being in college is so important because it's what we need to achieve our goals in our future. Not everyone needs to go to college, but in the path I want to take, that's just something I have to do. Yeah.
But if you could say something to a student out there that's watching this to encourage them to have a plan for the future, what would that be?
I would say don't take it too hard if you don't know what you want to do yet. Finding what I wanted to do was really difficult, and it took a process. It took me hearing everybody's perspective on how they chose what they wanted to do, their path. So if you don't know what you want to do yet, that's completely fine. Everybody finds their path on their own way, and sometimes they even find it in college. Life is going to hit you hard and easy, but you're going to find what you want to do sooner or later.
Perfect. All right, future president.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking with us. That was awesome.
You thought we were through, then we went through. What they gon' do? We multiply and the baby is due. Name a boo boo, you know how we do. They make me breaking the rules. Rising and stacking the bakery blue. Practice my swing.